Hey geeks! Welcome back to the Geeksider Show. I'm Josh.
I'm Anna.
And I can't.
That's
Good
right.
job.
And in this video, we're going to talk about EXANDRIA Unlimited Episode 3.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it yet, turn off the video,
Yeah,
go watch it,
spoilers.
and then come back and watch this video.
Yeah. So this episode, not a ton of story development,
Yeah, no.
but there was a very special appearance from a beloved NPC from Vox Machina.
Yes, Gilmore.
And I gotta tell you, it was a very courageous move on Abria's part.
Yeah.
RPing such a beloved character. Because if it had gone wrong, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It would just be terrifying to be in her position and choose Gilmore, but like, oh. She did such a good job. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like Gilmore 100%, so that was awesome. I loved having Gilmore in the episode.
In her position, I don't think I would have done that. Because if it would have gone wrong, you lose your entire audience almost.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
But she
I
did
would
such
have
a
been
great job.
terrified though to do one of Matt's characters in front of Matt. Not only one of his characters, but one of his most beloved characters. That would have been nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. But props to her for doing it and pulling it
and-
off. Oh man. So about, I don't know, a third of this episode was spent shopping, which was another thing. I'm like, man, in 8 episodes, I don't know if I would have devoted that much time to shopping.
Yeah, but it was a really good shopping episode.
like Daryax shopping. The one.
Daryax and Opal shopping. It was so good. It was so good.
And there was this one part where Daryax was shopping, and the person helping him was like, "Can we get an adult over here to?"
Do you need an adult? It was fantastic. I love it.
I love Daryax.
Me too. I love all the characters, but yeah, like I feel like Daryax I like more because we're finally getting to see Matt play a character, and you can just see how much he's enjoying playing the character. It's really nice. It's a nice change.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then like staying with Daryax, the part where Gilmore's like, "You're not gonna touch that circlet again, right?" And he's like, "No."
If somebody's going to wear that circlet, it's gonna be Daryax.
Yeah.
He's the one who's gonna put that thing on.
Daryax with the circlet is like Grog with the deck of many things. And then the last few minutes of the episode, that's where like the heavy plot stuff really started to come in. The Gilmore kind of loaned them a carriage to take them to the edge of town where they could rent horses, and they spent most of their money. I don't know where they were gonna, how they were gonna rent or buy
Daryax
horses.
still had money.
He had some.
Maybe
I don't
not
know if
enough
they had
for
enough.
horses, but whatever.
Yeah. So, but they got hijacked by Posca and her crew. And,
25 members of her crew.
oh my god. But Fern comes through clutch with the charm person.
Fern with that charm person.
That was serious Ford with the dominate monster
Yeah.
vibes. That's the word. I was
So let's dive into the characters just a touch. Like Opal and Ted. One, there is Ted in her dagger?
somebody something from the dagger tried to talk to or voiced something at Daryax when he held it, but Daryax just didn't pick
Like,
up.
there's something fishy about Ted, and I don't know if Opal's the reason behind something fishy in Ted, or if Opal's oblivious to it, because I can't really get a read on her.
I feel like Ted is in the knife.
Yes, me too.
So
Watch us
oh my
be
gosh.
completely wrong, but right now I feel like Ted's in the knife, and I don't know if Opal knows that she's in there,
I
or
don't think she does.
if she put her there.
I don't
Because it
think
could go either way.
I don't think Opal knows. I'm like 80% sure that Ted's in the knife, and I don't think Opal knows.
I don't know.
Like I know Opal is aware that Ted gave her powers,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Opal knows that Ted's in the knife.
Yeah, it's just I'm having a hard time getting a read on that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I could see it either way.
Yeah. And there's definitely something weird about Dorian.
Yeah. Like Dorian is hiding something. At least that's the vibes I get from him. I just feel like he is hiding something.
Yeah, and Fern rolled an insight check and just barely missed the DC to get a clue into what's going on with Dorian, or something of a clue. But man, I don't know what it is, because up to now, aside from Orium, Dorian's been like the most, I don't know, not normal, but the least secretive, the least intriguing,
Yeah.
as far as like I have a big bad secret kind of character.
Yeah,
But-
definitely. Well, and I mean, Daryax is very like what you see is what you get. I don't
Yeah.
feel anything hidden from Daryax. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true, yeah.
he's an open book. If you want to know something, just ask him. He'll probably tell you.
Yeah, and the episode ends with well, our heroes
Leaving the city.
leaving the city with Gilmore's carriage. They
Yeah.
kind of, sort of stole it.
And it's super inconspicuous.
Yeah, it doesn't have any kind of
Giant
garish decorations
Unicorns
or
on the
anything.
side. No. They'll totally blend in.
Yeah.
Totally.
I feel like Gilmore will probably be pretty okay with it because they did send him a message.
Yes. Of course, now they don't have the box.
Yeah, but if they get in a pinch, they can't send the circle back.
I understand. I made notes during the video, and now I understand one of them. It's fine.
I think that's about all we have for this video. So if there's anything that we didn't talk about that you think we should have, you can mention it down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.